onside kick. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
And some space here. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. 19 yards that time for number 19.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
On the handoff, Taylor.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They go play action. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. And he's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Trying the power game with Ham. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. C.J. Ham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Tucker McCann now for the extra point.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And in high as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. The Cardinals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Mariota. And he'll just get rid of it.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Fourth down, Mariota. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They go play fake. Mahomes. Got a man open. It's Chase. A gain of 6 there on first.
4 yards remain for second down.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now a give to Taylor. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt, just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Mariota. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down. A 10th carry for Kamara. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Mariota. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 3rd down, here's Kamara, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Here we go with Kamara, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Working from the gun, Mahomes. To the right side, complete to Miller. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. C.J. Ham as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. This time, the extra point up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the 44, Mariota steps away to his left. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake, Mariota sliding out of the pocket. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a 1st down. Try to pound it in, Kamara. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Play fake, Mariota. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
Buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So the turnover...